So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, if you already signed up for Uber and you forgot to use a referral code, you didn't know anybody, or you didn't watch our videos, and if you already signed up for Uber, maybe you just signed up, or maybe you signed up a while ago and you never did use a referral code, you can still get your bonus. You can still get your referral bonus. I know a lot of people don't know that, or when I tell them, they're like, wow, then I had no idea. And right now, guys, because of everything that's going on, it is better time than ever to sign up or to apply the referral code. It literally is 8 steps. The instructions are down below. It's super easy. We don't need any of your info. You just apply our info. Again, it's super easy. This is the Rideshare Hub. Take advantage of this. It could be $1,000, could be $1,500. It might only be $100, but still, I could use that money right now, and I'm sure you can too. So go ahead. It's the sign up bonus for Uber. The instructions are down below. It's super easy, super simple. Okay, I just wanted to tell you guys. Now let's get on to the video. A round of applause for Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi. Just said that he has $10 billion with Uber to get through this crisis. He said Uber's going nowhere. He has $10 billion in liquidity and extra cash that will get drivers through. So with that being said, Uber's not going anywhere, but today's topic, we're talking about Trump's plan to give people money, Americans money, US citizens money. I'm gonna talk about that today. Again, I'm gonna talk about how Uber and Lyft drivers can get the money, what it's gonna look like for Uber and Lyft drivers, what it's gonna look like for other people, but mostly for Uber and Lyft drivers, because this isn't, you know, a rideshare channel. I mean, this is the name of the channel, the Rideshare Hub. I know a lot of people are saying, well, why are you talking about Uber and Lyft drivers? Trump said it for Americans. Gee willikers, let me think. Who falls in the category of Americans? Uber and Lyft drivers, maybe. I don't know. I know some people are a little bit stressed with everything that's going on. So I know, no drama. I don't like any drama, but I just want to get that out of the air. Let's talk about that. Before I get into the video, I also want to clear up, if you haven't used the referral code, if you're an Uber driver and you're already signed up, click it, because it could help you make an extra $1,000, an extra $1,500, maybe even extra $100, but still, it's better now than ever to get that money. Again, it's only 8 steps, 60 seconds max. It's super simple, guys. But a lot of people were saying, oh, it didn't work for me. Well, guys, I know they just changed it. It mostly just works. Still does work, guys. But a lot of it really is mostly working for newer drivers who haven't hit. You have to be within your term period. So if you sign up for Uber and you forgot to use a code, well, whenever you signed up in your market, it's different. But you could have had 30 days to complete your sign up bonus, and you would have had to done 50 rides, or 90 days to do 100 rides. Well, you have to apply that code within that term. So if you signed up 3 years ago, or even 6 months ago, or even 3 months ago, you know, and your market's term was shorter than that, then it's too late. But if you make it within the window, I mean, that's, sorry, you guys get what I'm saying. But sorry, I just want to clear that up because there were people commenting. Now, let's get into the video. I'm gonna pull up my phone here. Also, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up so I can continue making videos about these topics. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about everything in this video, guys. I'm gonna break down how much money is given to people, how much money is given to Uber and Lyft drivers, how much money is given to Americans, how to qualify, and when you're gonna get the money, and how to get the money. I know there's a lot to talk about. We're gonna get through all of it today. Just, you know, sit back, relax. And I know I always watch videos, at least informational videos, on 2x speed. So try it out. Try this video on 2x speed and see if you can keep up. You're gonna save a lot of time in the future if you just watch all videos on 2x speed, at least on YouTube. Not music, of course, because you know you want to enjoy it, but for informational and news, I always do 2x speed, and you know, that way you can learn more. Here we go, guys. Trump plans $1,000. This is my videos notes here, guys. I clearly plan out my videos with tons of notes, but here we go. Trump plans $1,000 per adult and $500 per child in America. I heard that, I was like, I gotta make that into a video. Trump wants direct payments of $1,000 for adults, $500 for kids, Mnuchin says. Here we go. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin on Thursday laid out details of Trump's administration plan to send Americans relief money. thank you. We need some relief right now. So the reason they're doing this is because a lot of people are out of jobs, and a lot of, well, it actually has a large part to do with businesses going out of business right now, because they want to keep businesses, and small businesses especially. You know, the Walmarts and the Apples and the Sprints and the Verizons and the Popeyes, what else? The In-N-Outs, the McDonald's, they will survive. But what about the small business that might only have 1 or 2 locations and they're not open for 3 months and they're relying on cash flow to get through to the next month? Those are the businesses that are really hurting right now. And what about people who work for those businesses? Like I said, if you work for Apple right now, I'm sure, and I actually do know an Apple employee, and he told me he's getting paid the same as if he was working. Like, big businesses and people who work for this is why it helps to be an employee at a big business. This is why, in a time like this, you're probably getting paid sick leave. But, you know, if you work for the government, if you work for a school, if you work for whatever. But if you're just working at a restaurant, you're just being an actor or a model or, you know, or an Uber, a Lyft driver, or an artist or a musician, you know, you're taking a risk, because at times like these, you know, yeah. So this is where the relief comes into play. So here we go. The White House is talking to congressional leaders of both parties about a massive stimulus package to blunt the impact of this crisis. The proposal includes sending payments directly to Americans totaling $500 billion, broken up into 2 tranches. What does that mean? What are 2 tranches? Let's see what tranches are. Define tranches. A portion. Cool. Okay, so it's broken up. It's not two, whatever. The first one would be $1,000 per person, $500 per child, you can said. So for a family of 4, that's a $3,000 payment. That's you can, I guess. Nice, dude. Nice glasses. Do him and I have the same glasses? I don't know. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin on Thursday laid out details of the Trump. It's raining, guys, by the way. I'm out here making vids in the rain. Well, I'm not in the rain, but I'm in my car. Here we go. Mnuchin said in a Fox Business Network interview that the plan, which is being discussed with the congressional leaders of both parties, would send payments totaling $500 billion. That money would be divided into 2 large tranches. Here we go. The first one would be $1,000 per person, $500 per child. So for a family of 4, that's a $3,000 payment. As soon as Congress passes this, we get this out in 3 weeks. And then 6 weeks later, if the president still has a national emergency, we'll deliver another $3,000. Uh-oh, I'm getting a FaceTime. Bruh. Okay, here we go. The Trump administration... okay, so yeah, I did want to say really quick. So, guys, it's still going to be... It looks like it's going to be about... Mnuchin said it's going to be about 3 weeks until after this thing passes. So, I don't know. I heard Trump say that it's going to come in the next 2 weeks. He might override this, what Mnuchin is saying. Mnuchin's saying it's going to take 3 weeks and then 6 weeks and then again after that. But I've heard Trump say that he wants it like within the next 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens. And I'll make an update video. But for now, it's probably going to be along, you know, it has to pass and then it'll be 3 weeks. And I think it's about to pass. Like, it could pass today. So I'll make a video maybe tomorrow if it does pass already. So make sure you are subscribed. The Trump's admin proposal comes as stocks fall, jobless claims. Yeah, there's a lot. I've heard the increase in unemployment cases. Like, usually it's like 5,000 unemployment cases per day across all of America. And right now it's like 80,000. It's really high right now. Mnuchin said the White House's plan would also allocate $300 billion for small business that we were talking about. Noting that, yes, this is also what I want to talk about. There will be loan forgiveness for employees who keep their workers on the payroll. $200 billion would be used for more facilities with the Federal Reserve, as well as secured lending to airlines and other critical industries being strangled by the crisis. The administrator's plan may face opposition on Capitol Hill. However, Senator Minority Leader Chuck Schumer argued on the floor of his chamber Wednesday that sending 1 or 2 time checks would not provide enough support to people who lose their jobs. I agree with him. It needs to be more. Schumer suggested instead that providing expanded and beefed up unemployment insurance would cover Americans for a much longer time and would provide a much bigger safety net. Honestly, I think if they could simply create a plan that would allow Americans to keep receiving the same amount of money as if they were working, then that would be enough, right? Because it would be no more or no less. So and I'm serious, like this would mean that, and think about this, this would mean that all the people who are still working, like my buddy at Apple, who's still making his money the same, that would mean that he wouldn't get a check. But say an Uber driver who can't go out and drive, or he goes out and drives and makes quite a bit less, they would get the money as if they were working normally. Or say, I don't know, a girl who works at a bar as a bartender or as a bottle service girl, she's not working, she would get paid. So like I'm saying that maybe if the government could just cover the difference that people are making, that way everybody just makes the same. And maybe businesses, I don't know, it's so complicated. I don't know, I'm not a good politician. I'm sorry if that was a horrible suggestion, but that's just, you know, maybe there's something to think about there. Earlier this month, the president signed into law an $8.3 billion bill that sailed through Congress with near unanimous support. On Wednesday, he has signed an additional $100 billion package that includes provisional for emergency paid leave for workers as well as free testing. Nice. So that's it, guys. I just want to give you guys that quick update again. 2-3 weeks. We're looking at $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per family, depending on the size of your family. And it could be more, it could be less. And those small businesses should be providing, well, paid sick leave, and hopefully they'll get out of that debt too that they have. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to keep you guys updated and informed with everything. So make sure to subscribe when I do make that update video, so you guys do know when exactly the money is coming. This is just the plan they have created so far, so I will let you guys know when there is, but there's most likely money is coming. So I'll, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.